Oh, welcome back. Um, this is my locks. I want to do an update on my locks. This is like one whole year that I've had this locks in. One whole year, and I'm really happy with the progress that I'm getting. And I've tried along the way. I have learned a lot, and I've tried to see what works for me. And then I've tried some different DIY locking tools because I'm not going to spend so much money buying tools, locking tools. That's the problem with it, is not even spending the money, is that you can easily lose them. Even the one I use, I know sometimes it tends to drop off. You can easily, so sometimes if I'm not done, I leave it in my hair. You can easily lose them. I intentionally left this lock to grow this long so that you can understand what I am doing. I started my lock with three strand braids, but the braids didn't really lock, but it's okay because it made my edges, it made the tip of my locks to be curly, so I like it like that. And it made it to be like what I say, drawn out, looks drawn out compared to the lock itself. So I kind of like it. Makes the tip to be smaller so that it's not the same size from the roots to the tip. The tip is smaller because of the 3-strand braids that I did. It's not locking, so it doesn't really matter. It might lock later in future, but I don't know. Now this is the 4-point. It's called the 4-point rotation. It's it depends on where you want to start from, but where you end is very important, because where you end will determine where the lock is going to fall to. If you end at the front, it might fall to the front, so you need it to end where you want the lock to fall to. Assuming I want it to fall to the back, my last this thing will be to put it through here and pull it to the back. So where you want it to end is where you pull it towards. So you do the 4-point rotation. Is just simple. It's depending on where you start from, is left, forward, right, backwards, or rather, let's say, no. I do this to make it easier for me, depending on how you want it. You can just find a rhythm that works for you. If you find the rhythm that works for you, unconsciously you just go with your rhythm. You don't have to think, oh, where did I do last, or something like that. So I do right, forward, left, backwards, right, forward, left, backwards. But sometimes you might want to end at the back, but you find out that for you to get there, it's going to be too tight. I don't like my locks being too tight. They can be painful. You're gonna end at the back. Sometimes I just like do a little magic. I just bypass a turn and just go to where I want it to fall to. As long as you don't put it in the same would I say the same hole, it doesn't go in the same opening, then you won't have that opening gap. It's still gonna close up. So like I told you, this is my locking tool that I did. Very easy to use. Just put your hair through it. Put your hair through it, and then you pull it, and it's secure. See, it's secure. Even when I apply pressure, I'm feeling the pull at my roots because it can't really come out from here, so it's secure. Most times I put my hand to make sure that my pin doesn't go more than this hair and goes through another. It doesn't go more than this and goes through another lock. So most times I just put my hand. Okay, let me just do one. I just put my hand. Normally I put 2 hands, but I just put my hand, and then I put my pin to make sure it doesn't go more than this. And then I pull, but I'm not going to pull this yet because I found out that my hair has started, I have some new growths here, but they've started locking. So if I take from the root, it's not going to lock here. So I take from here, and then I pull forward, left, and then back. So I go right, forward. You try as much as possible to get the middle. Then left, left, then you backwards, all over again, right, forward, left, okay. Now the last place I did is at the back. If I put it here, it's going to be way too tight, and I don't want it that tight, but I need it to end at the front so that the lock can fall towards the back or towards the side, because if I end it at this side, it's going to fall this way. It's going to fall this way. But since I just stopped here, I can't leave it because it's going to fall towards the front, and then I can't go this way because it's going to fall this way, and then if I do this way, it's going to be so tight I will not be able to do one more. So instead of this, I'm going to omit this particular this one, and then I go to the front. And then pull to the back. So sometimes it's okay to omit just to get, well, even with that, it's still too tight. Okay. Yeah. So because they called it a 4-point rotation, doesn't mean it's going to end up an exact 4 points. When you're trying to end up and it doesn't work for you, please look how it works for you. If not, sometimes you're going to end up in the wrong direction. The right direction is very, very important. So okay, so there you have it. With this, it is easier, it is faster. Not just when you want to do it yourself. Even if you're somebody who works, if you're a loctician, like I'm going to be using this on my clients. I don't need to go get any special tools. So if you're a loctician, this is very easy for you to use. And it's very cheap, will save you money. And then if you're DIY, it's also easier for you to use. So I am done and I'm just loving my locks and I am rocking them. I just cannot wait for them to grow so that I can do different things with them. So if you like my video, give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.